The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 is finally here, and it's a foldable phone that finally feels like foldable phones are figured out. We've seen several generations of these book-style foldable phones now, but the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is one of the first that finally feels like a mature product. And a big part of that comes down to its design. Here's what makes the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 such a great phone. If this video is helpful to you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support my work, and I would appreciate that support. Let's start with that design. This phone is thin. Unfolded, it's just 4.2mm thick, which actually makes it thinner than most slab phones on the market. Fold it up and slide it into your pocket and it genuinely feels just like a normal phone, not a brick. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 doesn't look dramatically different from the Fold 6 at first glance, but when you hold it, you'll notice the difference right away. It's sleek, solid, and incredibly refined. The hinge feels durable and smooth, although it takes two hands to open. And while the camera bump on the back is more pronounced this year, a bit wobbly when lying flat on the table, it's a trade-off I'm happy to make for accepting a better image. That brings me to the camera. The Z Fold 7 borrows the 200-megapixel main sensor from the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and that makes a noticeable difference. You get sharp, detailed shots across a variety of lighting situations, and even in low light, it holds its own surprisingly well. Sure, it doesn't have the periscope zoom from the Ultra, so shots over 5x zoom fall a little short, but for the majority of everyday photos, it really delivers. Plus, you can always unfold the device and use the rear cameras for selfies, which is something you just can't do on a regular phone. Now, let's talk about performance. With a Snapdragon 8 Elite and up to 16GB of RAM, I never felt like the phone was sluggish or lagging. That's true whether I was gaming, heavily multitasking, or doing anything else. There is a caveat though. Because of the super thin design, the phone isn't quite as good at dispersing heat as a device like the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. That means that it can get a little warm during use, and some might find that over time it can throttle its performance because of that heat. It never got uncomfortably hot for me, and I never found that its performance started lagging over longer sessions. But that is something to be aware of if you plan on using it for ultra-demanding tasks a lot. The battery life is okay, but not amazing. The 4400 mAh battery is a bit on the small side for a phone with two large displays. I made it through a full day most of the time, but on heavier days I definitely found myself reaching for a charger. Charging speeds are also only fine, with 25W wired and 15W wireless. That 25W wired charging can feel slow compared to the rest of the premium market. The displays on the phone are great though. The 6.5-inch exterior screen and massive 8-inch interior screen are both vibrant, bright, and responsive. Outdoor visibility is excellent, and everything from scrolling to split-screen multitasking feels smooth thanks to that 120Hz refresh rate. You could argue that the resolution is a little low compared to some sub-phones out there, but I never felt that it wasn't crisp or detailed. Software is classic Samsung. You'll get One UI 8, which is customizable, polished, and packed with good features. There are some pre-installed apps which are a bit much, but most can be removed or at least hidden. Multitasking features really come into their own on this large screen, and I appreciated the flexibility in layout and app management. Now, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is expensive, and more expensive than the Z Fold 6 was. You're definitely paying a premium here. But what you're getting in return is one of the most refined foldable phones yet. If you want a pocketable device that transforms into a mini tablet, handles productivity like a champ, and looks fantastic doing it, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 makes a strong case for itself, assuming you're willing to pay. You can get the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 for yourself using the link in the description. Thanks again for watching this video, and again, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if it was helpful to you. My name is Christian, and I'll see you next time.